Alright, so this is Precious, and right now this is just a temporary enclosure that we built, me and my mate Carl, but I have to get her out and give her a good clean. She's quite food responsive, as you'll see, and she's a big olive python, so it's nothing to be gentle about. She's a maniac, as you'll see. Just has a food response inside this enclosure. Come on. So I just took her out in the sun just to show you the rainbow that you can see of the iridescence on her scales. You can see that all over her. You gonna be friendly? I think she's gonna be friendly, but it's really hard to tell. Alright. Take her. She wasn't looking for food. Alright guys, so this is an olive python. This is the third largest snake that we have here in Australia, followed by, the scrub python is number one, the Ompili python, which is number two. This girl, but she doesn't match them in length, she can match them in weight. And this girl's probably gone on the 3 meter mark, but they can get an extra meter on top of this, so you're looking at about 4 meters. She is about 10 years old, and she has bared a few clutches which are in the hobby today. Right, so these guys are located in Western Queensland, over into the northern side of Queensland, running across the top, as well as into the Pilbara. And that's their different locality over in the Pilbara. So these guys also up in Indonesia, and they got another locality up there which grows an extra meter on top of the, actually 2 meters, and get up to 6 meters. But yeah, so these girls mainly feed on mammals, but they do feed on everything. So they'll feed on bats, birds, reptiles, crocodiles. They're quite a good garbage disposal in our native forests. She's hissing right now just to say that she's a little bit annoyed at me. We're getting in a bubble, but she hasn't striked at me yet, only while I was removing her from enclosure. So in Australia, we don't get any your reticulated pythons, your Burmese or anacondas or anything like that, which has excessive girth, like they're a really big snake. Some of them will only grow 4 to 5 meters, but these guys will stay relatively slender, even though they're the fattest snake that we have, which is arguably with the black-headed python. But these guys don't have in girth is what they have in length. So all Australian pythons are pretty lengthy, and this girl, or this species, will get a lot girthier than most. Pause it there. So her enclosure isn't down here yet. We've got it out the back there. but she's one of the last ones to be moved down here. And I was just getting her out just to show you how beautiful the olive python is and how big they can get. And also and I also need to do a bit of a clean on her enclosure. She's just shed, as you can see from the iridescence in her scales. And this girl will bite, will bloody eat everything. That's a weird fucking... Yeah, that's not good.
It's pumped up today, warmer day.
And as this girl I only got recently, her temperaments are still, yeah, she's not happy. Her temperaments, I'm still learning. And as she's hissing at me, I already know that she's not down to play. She wants to get out of here, go back in her enclosure and get a nice feed. Alright. So we're just going to do a little bit of a health check on her now and clean up her enclosure and put her back in there. Maybe give her a little bit of a treat coming out so she enjoys this occasion of coming out. Just so we can learn each other a little bit.
Good girl.
That's just a little treat for her. As you can tell, it's not even going to make a mark inside of her body, but it's just a little treat for now. And I'm trying to build a nice, happy relationship with her. So, yeah. I freehandle quite a bit, but I don't let her just wrap around my neck or anything like that, as I don't know her temperament too well yet.
Happy dad.
Alright, so she's only going to be out here for another couple of weeks and she's going to be down there. And we're going to do a lot of editing to this enclosure, building down underneath as well. But this will do for now. So our main goal here is to build a nice relationship with all our animals. And also to teach you guys to build a relationship with animals so you can learn to love them and respect them. And how important it is to keep that relationship with you and your animals and what it does for the environment around us to keep these ecosystems going. So we'll see you next time on Winter Blooded.